We're in 2025 now, and a lot of people are already claiming this is going to be the year of gaming. So I came to think about, will that be true? What am I looking forward to? What am I not? What am I thinking is going to flop? Let's just dive out into it. Off the bat, I know I said what's going to flop. I don't think anything's going to flop. Like, dead on the floor flop. I do think some things will underperform. The main one being GTA 6. Not in the fact that it might not make money, it's going to make bank. Maybe not with the pre-order sales, because I think Cyberpunk has done irreversible damage to pre-orders now, and a lot of games in recent years have only added to that wound. But I still think it will make a lot of money on release. However, I don't think it will live up to expectations. I believe the hype around this game has been building and festering for so long now that there is a massively unreal expectation for what this game will hold. Obviously, we have rumours, we have little leaks here and there. Obviously, some leaks have been true. We had the whole trailer leak, and result end up Rockstar releasing early. And now people are waiting for trailer 2, which has led to a lot of delusion. The 27th of December incident was a notable one. But yeah, I don't think that game will perform to people's standards. However, I do think it will do well. Now, of course, there is the small chance that something so ambitious does flop. But I have some faith in Rockstar. They have done things incredibly well in the past. I think the only thing they've really flopped is the later lifespan of GTA Online and some choices creatively when they've done it, such as the Oppressor. And Red Dead Online was a massive disappointment. But when it comes to their base games, they do incredibly well. GTA 5 was incredibly fun, and as I say, the early days of online were fun. Even entering into the late lifespan on private lobbies with my friends, just doing the heists I never got to do because I only bought the game in 2021. That was really fun, and it made a lot of my off time really enjoyable in my holidays and just waiting for results and whatnot. But yeah, as I say, that's my thoughts on the GTA 6 incident. I won't be able to play it for a while. I don't have a next-gen console, and it doesn't seem to be coming to PC anytime soon. So I probably have another year to wait, but I'll be keeping an eye out. Might have a pop around to a friend's house if they're finished with it, and maybe jump on their console if they allow me. We'll see. On to other things I'm looking forward to this year. Subnautica 2 comes out into early access, and by golly, I cannot wait. I love the Subnautica games. On my old channel, I made a series through the first game, which was technically a replay, but you guys don't need to know that. And also, I started Below Zero, didn't record the end of it, but I also somewhat enjoyed that. It had its flaws, but a lot of things did also stand out to me from that game. But this second game, I'm hoping they build on feedback from both games, and they make the currently ideal Subnautica game that everyone wants, and it's going to be multiplayer. So me and already two of my mates are looking to getting that. It does look like it will be crossplay. I don't think it's coming to PlayStation at the moment. I think it is purely Xbox and PC. It'll be a Game Pass day one. Now, I do have to think of it the same critics as GTA to a certain extent. This is obviously nowhere near as big scale, nor been in the oven as long, but we do need to think of the bare minimum. This is going to be an Unreal Engine 5 game, which, if you've caught one of my other videos, I'm very skeptical of Unreal 5. Always have been. Simply because it promotes laziness in developers, I believe, at the minute. While they are not taking the effort to fully learn the software, we see, I think some of the best performing games on Unreal 5 have been Black Myth Wukong and Marvel Rivals, to my knowledge, whereas a lot of others, such as Ark Survival Ascended, have been massive flops. Now, will Subnautica be the same? I hope not. I hope that they have been taking the time to learn the technologies, utilize it, plus they are aiming for the less realistic and still more stylized with a flair of realism thrown on top. So I believe that could definitely have an effect on the performance and how the game runs and looks. I have some faith it is going to be an early access game, so it will have bugs and issues like any would. But I have faith in Unknown Worlds. Krafton is quite big at the moment. They are really trying to assist the industry. I believe they recently bought Tango Gameworks and turned it into Tango Gameworks Inc. So that is a massive win for the gaming community. If you don't know, Tango was shut down by Microsoft, and so they sold out to Krafton, who revived them and gave them more work. Obviously, they don't own the Hi-Fi Rush IP, which was their most successful game, I believe. And it was a really good game, which is a shame Microsoft shut them down. They seem to be taking a lot of L's recently, especially with the Doom Halo crossover episode that they rejected. But yeah, I have faith and I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we get more news soon. I believe early access will probably be around summertime or towards it'll be between summer and winter. I don't think we'll get it any earlier. There might be a date, but I cannot remember off the top of my head. I'm looking forward to it. And another game I am looking forward to is Doom the Dark Ages. I have recently finished Doom 2016 and I'm now playing through Doom Eternal. And by God, I am enjoying playing those games. It's just so fun to just sit there in the evening, not think about anything, just play this mindless horde shooter almost. And it's just so fun. The soundtrack goes off so much. I've praised Doom Eternal in a previous video because of its sheer incredible optimization. I can run it at the max graphics while still going above 60 FPS. I'm in like the 70-80 ranges, which is incredible. Of course, it's not an open world game, so some games do have their issues, but yeah, it's been really good. What do I think is not going to release this year? 2 games. Silksong, we are not getting that, and Ark 2. Ark 2 is supposed to be releasing this year. I don't believe it is whatsoever. Looking at the state of Survival Ascended and the release dates of that, Ark 2 is getting pushed back at least another 2 years. We are not seeing that till 2027, which might be for the best, might be for the worst. We'll have to wait and see, but I've kind of lost faith in the Ark franchise with the direction it's been going. A lot of it feels lazy, and there's a lot of cash grabs at the minute, especially with the state of Snail Games and their stock. I guess the only thing I can really hope for is Snail Games goes under and they have to sell the Ark IP. And Hollow Knight Silksong, we're just still waiting. We have had 2 confirmations in like the last week that it's a real thing. So could that be a sign we might be getting more news on it this year? I pray to God. I've not fully beat Hollow Knight yet. I've got one of the endings. I do want to get some of the others though. But it was a game I did quite enjoy. I do suck at the combat from what I've tried recently. I tried replaying it. I might go from the start to the end again, just to try and get those other endings and get more into the rhythm of gameplay. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, and a lot of my friends are big fans of Hollow Knight, so it would be nice for them to get something as well. And one more thing I remember seeing the other day is possibility of Half-Life 3. So Mike Shapiro recently tweeted another cryptic tweet for going into 2025. He is the voice actor for G-Man in the Half-Life games. I've not yet played them, but Half-Life 3 is a popular myth in the gaming space. So of course I'm going to hop on this, I'm going to have a look. If we do get news, I'm going to have to blitz through Half-Life 1 and 2. But yeah, so there could be some promising news. There's a lot of good games that are coming out in the new year. Ghost of Yote is one that my brother is personally looking forward to. There's the new Elden Ring, which I don't know if that releases this year. And a handful of other games. Little Nightmares 3, I believe Reanimal's coming out. There's a new game coming out by the team that made Control and Alan Wake, I believe. So yeah, it does seem to be shaping up for a big year. Of course, there is a lot of opportunity for flops, but we shall see. I'll just talk about things as they come out in the new year. I'll be buying a few games off the bat. Spider-Man 2 is supposed to come out this month, so I'll be playing that on PC probably very soon. Or I might wait for a bundle sale, we'll see. Depends how much I want to play it, and if I've completed a lot of my backlog. I'm playing Doom Eternal, as I said earlier, and I'm also playing The Witcher 3. I've got about 7 or 8 other games on the backlog. Resident Evil 4, the Metro series, Palworld, Days Gone, Last of Us Part 1. There's a lot on my backlog still. I'll be giving you guys reviews on all of them, and the new games that I end up buying. Subnautica Alpha will be a day 1 play, for sure. I love that series so much. Probably live stream my first session of it, maybe live stream some more of it if I feel like it. We'll see. So thanks for watching, and see you around.